just do a sound check, so just ask your names.
Yes. So, my name is Dennis Owens. I live in Roos-Llanachrigo.
And can I ask your name, please?
Gertie Wright.
Sorry?
Gertie Wright.
Right.
Bryn Gwelfro. Talabro. You got that?
And I've got that all down, and then...
Emlyn Davies.
Emlyn Davies. Right. That's lovely. Thank you very much, Steve. Just run that back. That's fine, that's coming through loud and clear. So just going to run the two recorders. So, Dennis, can I start by asking you when you started working in the coal industry?
When I started, I worked in Bersham Colliery for a company in 1949, and I joined the National Coal Board in 1950 as a steel erector and manufacturing steelwork and all that in climbing area workshops. And we used to travel around the collieries in North Wales, from Point of Ayr, Lifton Colliery, and all the collieries in North Wales, modernising all the and maintenance and all that kind of work. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Dennis. And Bernie, could I ask you when you started working in the mine industry?
1953.
And what was your role in the mining industry?
Front stripper. Front stripper.
Right. And what did that involve?
Was making the roads, you know, follow the face up like.
And did you do that all throughout your career with the...
I was on the coal as well.
Yeah.
Mixed, you know, all depends if it was short, they'd send you somewhere else, like, you know. That was all the face mostly like that.
And how many years did you do that for?
90, till I went from there, I went to work in Clymane for 60 years, and then Clymane closed it down so much, and we all come to Bersham and Harvard, different places, you know. So I must have been in Bersham 30 years, like. But, well, so they closed, like, you know.
That's great. Well, Emlyn, can I ask you when you first started in the mining industry?
I can't remember the end of the year. But after finishing school,
Yes.
went straight into the pit.
So you left school and went straight into the
Straight
pit?
into Harvard Colliery.
In Harvard Colliery.
Worked on the haulage for 2 or 3 years. Then found a way to get onto the coal face, and got trained and worked on the coal face all my life.
When did you finish with the industry?
I finished when Harvard Colliery closed. No,
Bersham.
when Harvard Colliery closed, I went to BICC for 11 years, and then Bersham was taking people on, so I went back to Bersham.
And did you...
And stopped there till I finished.
And where did you work when at Bersham?
Well, you were told where to go,
Yes.
like shoveling different pieces of coal. You didn't work in the same place every day.
Right.
You travelled about.
Did you attend the conveyors? Conveyor belts? No.
On the coal face.
On the coal face?
Yeah. I had a shovel in my hand most of the day.
So you've all had very different jobs really in the mining industry,
Yeah.
haven't you?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So Dennis, did you did you join straight from school to the industry?
No. I was I worked in the brickyard first when I left school at 14, and then when the war broke out, I left the brickyard because the money was very poor, and I went to work in the munition factories during the war. I worked in Markwheel, and then I went from Markwheel. I went up to Retford in Nottingham. Same kind of work on munitions factories during the war, and then I went down to South Wales, down to Pontypool, and from there I was called up into the forces, and I served in the forces for five and a half years or so, and then when I came out of the forces I went into the coal board. And that's where I started my career in mining.
So how old were you when you first started?
When I started
Yes,
in the coal board,
yes.
we 25-year-old. Yeah, and from there on I was there until I retired in 1985 when I finished in Bersham Colliery. All the years that I worked was in the workshops, area workshops in Clymane, and then when they closed I went to Cressford, and from Cressford I came to Bersham, and that's where I finished off in Bersham. Yeah.
What was your job when you finished?
Well, we were all kinds of work, maintenance and fabrication of steelwork and belts, and working in the shaft. Did all the pulleys, headgear pulleys, changed them as well, and all that type of work. Yeah, conveyor belts, and we put a blower plant in Bersham Colliery up the shaft for blowing the coal up the shaft as well.
That's quite an unusual feature, isn't it?
Yeah. And we did all kinds of work in that type of work, right, you know. Yes.
So did you, what was it like working in the shaft?
Well, it was a bit scary at the beginning, like, you know, but you got used to it, like, and yes. You used to wear your safety harness and all that, like, on top of the cages. Yes. Yes. And of course I worked upstairs as well on the headgears and all that, changing the pulleys, put all the headgear pulley structure up, or changing the pulleys as well, what they call the catheads, used to call them. Yeah, and we used to do all the fabrication of that in the workshops as well. Did all the steel work as well, you know.
Good head for heights.
Yes. And I remember when we were in Bersham here, and the safety officer used to call me in because I wouldn't wear my safety harness, and he said, well, you should wear that in case you had a bit of a fall or anything like that. I said, no, I can't. I couldn't wear the safety harness. I would depend on my own safety, because if you had a safety harness on, you'd forget about it and you'd go and you'd be pulling yourself off, kind of thing. So I always depended on my own safety, and I never used to wear a safety harness on the headgears. Yeah.
So that's quite unusual.
Yeah. Of course, I was told off about it.
More than once.
Yes, it was. Yes, yeah.
Bernie, could I ask you what your work was like underground?
For ripping it was, it started off on the haulies, like, when I was 25 then, like. I worked in Brumble Steelworks for 5 years, and then a couple of days I had to go to the army, the army for 3 years, and when I come back, I went back to Steelworks, but I couldn't take some weekends working, so I come to Pet like my dad was the Pet, so my dad worked here. And I come down here, got a job at the Pet like that's what it was ever since. I done the Pet, well, I done a few jobs, as you said, you called to do different jobs, you know.
Yes.
There's other cutters and things like that, but not permanent. I was only on them now and again.
Right.
I'd be on it today, I wouldn't be on it for another week or two. But
So you got moved round to different jobs.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Ripper I was.
Yeah.
Or Coreface, Sawmill, or
Yeah.
anything, you know.
So how did you go about ripping in the roadways and so on?
Well, what do you mean, how
How was it done? Yeah.
Well, they take the coal from the and then what they call the stables. That's where the machine would go into the stable
Yeah.
and then get in and cut back the other way, see?
Yeah.
Well, we were on the road because as they took the coal, it was going higher, wasn't it?
Yes.
So we used to have to rip his sides down and whatever stone was left,
Yeah.
and then we put the girders and things up to continue the road like that. That's what I did really after.
Yeah. So
Done the same thing like, you know.
did you do any drilling?
Oh, I done a lot of drilling. You have to drill it to bring it down like, you know.
Yeah.
And so the dads and already drilling, you know.
What type of drills did you use?
I don't know what type of drill. Just the drillers as far as I know, like, you know.
Yeah.
You pick the short one first,
Yeah.
then you look for the 4 foot, then you look for the 6 foot.
All depends on the drop was, I think.
Yeah.
Got long bits on them, haven't they? Long drill bits.
Oh, the drill itself was
Yeah.
long. But the bits really was
Straight
not
as a
long.
stick.
Yeah. And did you get involved? Did you put the shots in, or did?
No, shot fine and that. Just tap what you were supposed to, like, you know.
Yeah.
Tap to get done quicker, like,
Yeah. So you used
you
to
know.
drill the holes for the shots.
Yeah. We drill the holes, all depends how thick the ripper was.
Yeah.
You go as far as 5 foot, 6 foot, like, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you only go a couple of feet, it all depends how much ripper was on.
So what were you drilling into? Was it rock or coal?
Well, no, it was rock mostly,
Yeah.
But a place like Clive-In, it was 17 foot thick, the coal. So you nearly all coal ripping.
All right.
But Berkshire was stone ripping, you know, because the faces were not as low at the.
So what happened after they fired the shot? How did you get the waste out?
Oh, it was shoveled.
By hand?
Yeah, so these
Yeah.
few machines come in,
Yes.
and then we had we had a machine after there, like,
Yeah.
you know, that helped a bit, like. You have to not, you still have to use a shovel, you know, because you take most of it with a machine, like.
Was that the bucket loaders?
Oh,
The bucket loaders, they came in, did they?
yeah.
So when did they come in round about?
Come in.
I can't remember.
No.
I can't remember.
No. So before that was hard
Which is
graft.
a long while before I've seen them.
Late 70s, early 80s,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
I was on the shovel for
Yeah.
We used to put them down the pit, down the
Yeah.
shaft.
And that was quite a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Did they go?
yeah.
How did that
We used
happen?
to
then?
take the cages off,
Yes.
and then we used to sling them and make sure they were safe, of course, and then just take them down the pits. And sometimes we would ride with whatever we were putting down to make sure that they wouldn't catch anything
Yes.
on the way down, like, you know. And we used to put the locusts down and all.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
it's a slow journey down.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's, and when how long would a shift be when you were doing ripping?
Oh, it depends how far anywhere, like,
Yeah.
you know. Sometimes we put 7 hours, sometimes we 6. All depends on the distance as I go, like.
And did you have baths when you first started
Yeah.
in the mines?
Oh, I had baths.
No.
Dennis, you're shaking your
No.
head.
No.
Right.
Oh, they
No.
were because they used to have to be
We
here
used-
when
yeah.
I come.
When we were on turnos, when the colliers were on holiday, we used to work. When they had a week off, holidays them days, and we used to do all the maintenance at that time, and we used to work until 8 or 9 o'clock at night, from 6 in the morning till about 8 or 9 o'clock at night. and there was no bath then days,
Right.
and we used to be carried in the back of a lorry to work, and I used to live in Pennacar at the time, which is about 2 miles from where they used to drop me off on the lorry, and I was in my black, and I used to have to walk home and then have a wash and a bath, get to bed and get up again for 6 o'clock the following morning to go back to work again.
I will have to excuse me now. My son-in-law bringing in his wheels to work, say.
All right.
He's got the car here.
Well, thank you very much indeed for
thank you.
joining us, Bernie. That's been really excellent. Thank you. So I'll just stop the tape while you
Yeah, all right.